Okay. This is my setup today. Normally, I need everyone to know this very important thing. Normally, Beck and I have a little debrief, and then, she'll sit, she'll make herself a tea.
I need a tissue, sorry.
Help yourself, love. You know where everything is in this house. You own it now. Not today. Today, Beck waltzed in, she sat down, I turned the mic on, and here we are, like 5 minutes ago. And I'm on the floor. I'm on the floor today because that's empty and I'm going to cry about it. That's fine. No, that's fine. That's fine. I booked a last minute job that I'm going to after this. So I'm quickly doing my makeup.
Good
Beck,
timing.
yeah. You said that you were going to take care of today's topic, right?
Yes. What did
So
I say?
it's in your hands, love. I trust you with my entire soul and being.
How kind of you to do that.
I always trust you. I've
I
never
know,
not
but
trusted you.
wow. Are you even in the angle? Are you even in the... Yeah, you are.
Just. And that's okay with me.
Okay. I don't look like I'm talking to myself.
You're not talking. I mean, Beck, what would be the difference? You often talk to yourself.
I do, but...
But you don't want to
podcast
put it
isn't
on the
about
internet.
that.
Is that what you're saying?
No, people know that.
You don't want to put it on the internet? Or you want to... Oh, that's wrong.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
That's better. Now you can hear me better. Better?
Yeah, can you hear
super.
me?
Alright. Cool. Now we're live. We're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, so today's topic is raising kids in a world that silences them.
That what? Silence.
Silences them. And what I mean is...
Yeah.
When... Okay, so kids, for example. Little girls are taught to shrink,
Yes.
be quiet, don't argue, don't, all that stuff. And boys are taught to suppress.
Yeah. Yeah.
The real emotion that they can show, according to adults, when kids are kids, is emotion. Anger.
Anger.
Which is not relevant when they're adults.
Well, it is.
It is, but you don't want a fucking angry man.
Oh, not relevant in terms of like...
you don't want that to be the first emotion.
No,
because they
because
suppress everything else.
yeah, and that's how you raise men that,
Can't
bash
face
their
their
wives.
emotions. Yeah.
Bash their wives or their partners in period. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
No.
let's
Okay,
discuss.
so how have you experienced this? Because now you're a mother to a male, like an adult boy.
mhm.
How did you, like, I guess, what was your method of, like, trying to prevent him from being an angry man?
He was just talking about his... hello, he's got a mother that's the most emotional person in the world. He's got a father that's just suppresses every emotion.
But that's probably because of the way he was raised, right?
Yeah. That's why he only knows what he knows.
Yeah.
Where I completely just flip everything every time.
Oh, listen to that. This ASMR, wait. Anyway,
There's a lot
you
of
listen to that
whatever in
later.
Yeah,
It's foundation.
Yeah, okay. And yeah, I guess I've always known anger is a second emotion. So you're either upset, you're ashamed, you're all sorts of things before you're angry.
Before
That just
anger.
gets angry. So what I've always tried to do is get to the bottom of where that anger stems from.
Yeah.
And let's talk about the real emotion. I'm more interested in watching you do your makeup, as I'm trying to discuss.
It's a work of art, I'll tell you. It takes a lot of effort to make me look good.
Really?
Mm.
I'm always interested in how people get so much in their makeup. Because makeup does make you look great.
Doesn't make you look great.
It does make you look great.
Oh,
Like,
thank
make
you.
people look great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like I can understand why they wear it. It's
Yeah.
just the whole fucking get up about it.
Do you have, back to Jermaine, do you have, like, any memories at all where you were like, I'm doing the right thing for him by now because of his emotions and understanding them and, like, processing them and making sure that he didn't grow up to be like every other man? Do you have, like, a memory or, like, a recollection where you were like, this is it, and I want to keep doing this?
No, I don't really think it came out in... I don't really think I thought about that when he was in Lucky. I don't know. I don't know. He was always just a very lovable kid when he was little. So he had no problem saying I love you, had no problems hugging his dad, had no problem doing all that. So I guess for me that was...
But what
like,
about when
okay.
he felt angry? Did you ever have a moment where you were like, let's talk about this feeling, it's a second emotion, this is what it means, this is why you feel this way, what can we do to alleviate this feeling? You know what I mean? Any of those conversations?
Well, the conversation didn't really go like that. The conversations were more like, okay, what's happening? What's really going on here? Let's take a seat, have a breather. Let's talk about what's happening. Like, what happened first? Talk to me about where this first came from.
Yeah.
And then, he'd be like, well, let's just say, Bob wasn't my friend today and he wouldn't share the ball and blah, blah. And then it went from there. So he felt a bit hurt by it and then just went to anger. Gotcha.
So, but you don't ever feel like there was a moment where you were like, oh, I'm doing it right. I'm doing the damn thing.
No, not that nothing to stand out, obviously, for me to remember.
In a way, that's kind of a good thing that you don't have that. Because it means that it's just been normalised for you and for him.
But it has, though. That's it. Because even now, like, he's 21 this year, and he's the most clingiest, lovable child, though.
Yeah.
Like, every fucking time he walks in the door, I shouldn't say fucking time, like, it's a hassle. But sometimes it's also the wrong time because I'm, like, arms deep in doing dinner, or I've peopled all day.
Sorry,
and
Mike.
Touched.
Yeah.
And he's like, Mum, can I just have a hug? And I try to remember that, at least he's still doing it. Let's not write him off, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So he's also, give me a hug. He'll walk in the door so that. And then he'll get out of the shower and be like, Mum, just give me a hug. And then he walks out the door and he's like, okay, just one more hug. And I have that look like, again.
Another one.
Fucking hell. And George is always like, what a stage 5 clinger. And he's like, I just want to hug my mum. Is there anything wrong with that? And I'm like,
and there's nothing wrong with that.
It's just a lot of touching. I thought my kids grew out of all the touching. But
I hope Austin grows into it because I have to beg him for a cuddle. And that's
Georgia. Georgia only does it when she's sick. So while she was sick, I really lapped that up.
Yeah. It's not nice when they're sick, but I'm the same.
Yeah.
Austin only cuddles when he's sick. Yeah.
If it's when she's sick, then so be it.
You don't want them to be sick, but God, it's nice when they cuddle you.
I love that.
I'm the same with Austin.
Children at both ends of the scales. I've got one that's really clingy and I've got one that just...
Austin's a bit more like Georgia.
Yeah. But Georgia wasn't always like that. She was really clingy when she was little. Not clingy like Jermaine, but she was very cuddly.
Yeah.
She just, now she just doesn't like anybody. So obviously...
She doesn't like anybody.
No, like when growing up, everybody would like, you'd go kiss your aunties and uncles and all that. Obviously I don't force that onto my kids. And we'd go to the house and people were like, hi, George. And she's like, hi. And they'd be like, wanting to shake your hand or,
Yeah.
fist pump or something. And she's like, And she just walked up and they're like, oh, she's so rude. But
it's not being rude.
No, but that's another thing, right? So most girls should be taught to say hello, hug, do like it's just that social norm.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not. Or they'd be like, oh, she's so rude because she speaks up. No, she's not. She's
that's
just
my washing
speaking
machine.
the truth. That's like, we're not creating that in the household.
Yeah, no, I agree.
We're not saying, oh, he only hits you because he likes you.
No, we're not doing that.
He's a little cunt. Let's be honest.
Beck said it best. It's because he's a little cunt.
Like if they're doing that in school, like obviously not high school, but you know what I mean? Or if the boys, or in high school, if he's picking on you, he probably likes you.
Probably has a crush on you,
Yeah, no, that's not the case. If he does, find a fucking better way to show it.
Yep.
Because my husband isn't fucking calling me every name under the sun, picking on me because he likes me.
Because he likes me.
Yeah, he didn't do that, and I went, I'm gonna marry him.
Yeah.
Like that's not it.
That's definitely not it.
Yeah. So things like that, and then obviously when boys are younger, again, I think it's probably your generation, my generation, we're probably breaking that now with our kids in our own home. But the social norm, I guess, was, you're tough, you're strong, you're a boy.
Yeah.
No.
Do you know, I don't think I've ever told you before that one of my earliest memories is, I know I'm not a boy, so a little bit irrelevant, but my memory of like when I'd fall over or something, for example, and my mum or dad or someone, maybe actually I remember it more being at school and like a teacher would put like a band-aid on it. And I'd be crying hysterically because I've just got a fucking open gash in my knee. Yeah. And they're like, oh, you're so brave. Look at how brave you are. You're gaslighting me, cunt. I'm bawling my eyes out. This is not bravery. This is weakness. And I'm okay to admit it. Yeah. I'm not, and like, I wonder if that is a gaslighting technique to try and get the kid to shut up.
Oh, look, I'd say it definitely is. It's like that trend when they all yell out, Jessica!
Yeah,
Jessica!
Yeah. I did it with Austin.
Yeah, we did that with our dogs.
Yeah.
Just to shut the kid up in a minute. Which is funny.
Yeah.
But it's not.
But it's also you're gaslighting me. I don't feel very brave right now.
Yeah.
Is that camera on? I can't see.
The red light.
The red light, yeah, because I haven't got my glasses on.
Yeah.
I don't feel very brave right now. I'm bawling my eyes out. This is not bravery. This is weakness, and it's okay to feel weak. It is okay to be weak a little bit. Like,
Maybe weak's a bit of a strong word for a little kid that's just in a gash in their leg. Maybe a bit vulnerable.
Vulnerable, but I don't think it's that bad.
It's not, but when you say, like, I'm weak, well, naturally...
Maybe I'm not weak.
Really vulnerable.
I feel vulnerable. I feel in pain.
Yeah.
I'm ouchy.
Yeah.
I have a little ouchie on my knee.
Yeah.
Maybe weak is a big word.
Because you're actually depressed about it.
No, it's because it hurts.
You've seen blood and it hurts.
Yes.
And sometimes it might not even hurt. The fact that there's blood is scary.
Yes.
Like,
or sometimes the fall.
The fall and so the shame.
Yeah.
Like,
I think more than anything...
Kids don't actually hurt themselves, but as soon as they look up and they see people, they're like, because everybody's looking at them. And as adults, we're like, it's okay. And
that's a whole other conversation I want to do.
I've done that plenty of times with mine.
I don't like saying it's okay to Austin, and I would never.
I've learned that now, but when I was an adult, of course I'm an adult. But when my kids were younger, I've done that.
Yeah.
It's okay, because I don't want them to feel...
You don't want them to be sad.
The shame and the sadness,
And I think what you were trying to say was, you're safe. Even though you feel scared...
the word for that, and what we can do for that,
even though you feel scared and you're in pain, when it comes to your safety, you are safe.
Yeah.
Even though you've just fallen over.
Can we just make a note in the way that you said you're safe? What about the time? This was like, I don't know, 3 months ago, maybe not even. Do you remember? I was lost at Blacktown Hospital. I took...
Oh, yeah, and you called me.
I had the surgery.
Yeah, you called me.
That wasn't that long ago. My sister had gallbladder surgery. I'd gone up to...
I think we talked about this on the pod already, but continue.
I got up to deliver her food, and I took the stairs because I don't like the lift, took the stairs way too far down, got lost in this big, long corridor that looked like it was never going to end in the movie. It was a bit psychotic and scary.
Psychotic and scary is a bit deep, babe.
It is, though. It was. From what I know now, it's where the morgues and all that are, where the bodies and all that go.
Okay, sure.
So it was definitely psychotic and scary. It just looked like it wasn't going to end. I felt like I should have left a trail. Or I wish I had a pen or something on this so I could write on the wall. You've already been up this corridor. It was terrible. And of course, my first thought goes to, we're just panicking. We're going to die in here and nobody's going to know where we are. And the reception was shit and all that.
You did call me, though.
Yeah, the reception was a bit shitty.
I don't remember. Maybe it was. I don't remember.
And then, thank God for Izzy being on the phone, because instead of like telling me, which way did you go? Where did you come from? What was happening? I was already fucking overwhelmed as it was.
As if I'm gonna fucking help you. I don't know which way's up.
I know that most people would have went, which way did you come from? Where did you come from? What's around? Like all that. And I'm like, I don't know, because it all looks white. All she was saying is you're safe. And that was enough to just bring me down a notch.
Bring you to earth for a second.
To like, okay, let's work out where we are so that we can think properly to get out of here. And yeah, she said that to me the whole time until I found the car park. So.
And then you found it.
Yeah.
And then you didn't die.
Let's go. So.
And that's always a benefit.
And that's a fully grown adult, and I needed that. So I can only imagine what kids need. And as a mother, you kind of get the gist of what they need.
Yeah.
And I hope that you give them all that they need. So
yeah.
In a world where my daughter has been called bossy, assertive, rude, and all that, I just think, that's not...
I think that we've gone on a million tangents now. You feel safe, and...
I think as an adult, it's good to feel safe. So, of course, we're wanting a child to feel safe.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I think that at the end of the day, like, most parents always try and say things to their kids to make them feel safe and to make them feel loved. But you're okay is one I can't get behind. I cannot get behind. And funnily enough, I worked this out when I was in hospital and they did the heel prick test. And I had Austin in my arms. He was like this, like head was in my hand.
They do that when they're newborn.
Yeah, newborn. Head was in my hand and his feet were like underneath my like armpit kinda, and the lady was behind me doing the heel prick test. And I'm going, shh, it's okay, baby, it's okay. And she goes, it's not okay, mummy. It's not okay. He doesn't feel very okay right now. He doesn't feel okay. It's not okay. And I went...
I totally thought this was going to go the other way.
What?
Like, you were going to be like, it's okay. She's like, yeah, that's okay. And you were going to say something.
No, I said to him, it's okay, mummy. It's okay, baby. It's okay. And she was like, it's not okay, mummy. It doesn't feel very nice. It's not okay. It's important to do, but it's not okay. Because he doesn't feel okay.
Yeah, that's so sweet.
And I went,
of course, got feelings.
Yeah.
But like, as a newborn, we're just like, just get it over and done with.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. Because we're like very postpartum bleeding to death.
Yeah, that's right. And like, My boobs still rock as hard, like hard as rock even.
Again, like what it looks like right now.
That's right. And she said that, and I was like, oh fuck, it's not okay. Like it's important to do.
It back to reality. Like he's a couple days old, a couple of hours old, whatever.
Yeah.
But he has feelings too.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah.
And physical feelings, because that is a stab where blood is coming out. Like it's meant to fucking hurt.
Yeah.
It's not meant to tickle.
And they're newborn, so everything's so soft. They've never had that before.
Exactly
so,
right.
Yeah.
It's literally their first gash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like first sight of blood coming out of them.
I'm when a fucking mozzie bites me because it irritates me.
Literally, me too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think we forget that as adults. As adults, if you think about everything you've ever complained about, like just think about that for a minute.
Even if you stub your toe and go, ow, that's complaining.
With a fully formed brain.
Yep.
And we're meant to be, I use that loosely, very emotionally regulated by now.
Supposedly.
Right? Yeah, that's what I say. Use that term loosely.
In comparison to a child.
Correct. And so we know we should know how to regulate. So like you said, you stub your toe, you're like, fuck, and you carry on. Somebody hurt your feelings. You're banging on about it for months. Some people let it fucking fester.
I do.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's for sure, bitch. I'm gonna fester.
That's what I mean. So people don't like not sleeping in the same bed as their partner, having someone to lay next to, but all that, and yet here we are saying to a kid, no, you can't come to bed with us. No, you can't do that. No, you can't. Oh, it's all right. Stop your whinging.
Yeah.
Imagine as an adult.
Yeah.
That wouldn't fly. That would not fucking
fly. Wouldn't.
If somebody said to me, my sisters, my friend, my husband, my kids, anybody said to me, I'm going through something that's really hurt my feelings, that sure, stop it, you're a big girl, come on. I'd be like, but this just happened.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Leave me. Let me be sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as an adult that doesn't know how, as a child doesn't know how to regulate their emotions, who are we to tell them that? Who are we to say to the boy, shh, stop being so sooky, you're a boy, stop it. He's hurt.
We can cut this, but we are still toilet training.
How's that going?
It's going. It's going, that's for sure.
Okay.
You ask him, where does toilet go? In the potty toilet. I mean, where does we go, sorry, in the potty toilet. And sometimes if he's feeling adventurous, he'll go, and poo too. And you say, Austin, what do you say when you need to go to the toilet? Or when you need to do a wee? I need to go to the potty toilet. He pisses on the floor.
Is it just like he's just squatting the piss on the floor?
No, it just falls out. Like it just falls out. He does wheeze on the toilet, and he's had wheeze on the toilet. It's not like, there was one really good day, which was day 5. I've been keeping track. This is what happens when I'm doing my makeup. I have to take my glasses off and then I lose things. And then I get sad. He does wheeze on the toilet. Day 5 was great. We did like a wee on the toilet every hour. Good. Amazing. And then went day 6 was he went to school. And they're great there, don't get me wrong, but they just can't watch him like a hawk like we do when there's 50 other kids around. Yeah. 50's exaggerated, but you know what I mean? Like, so they're great. I love them. They're actually fantastic and iconic. Lovely people. They deserve a fucking pay rise, those bitches, truly. But it's been interesting.
It's such a whirlwind, isn't it?
And he doesn't like, he'll have like a cue where he crosses his legs. You know what he does now? I'm not crossing my legs, mama. You are. One time I stupidly said to him, because he holds his like area.
Yeah.
When he needs to go.
Because you know the cues.
Yeah, I know the cues now.
Yeah.
He's holding his like little private area. I'm just going here. And he goes, and one time I said to him, are you holding your private area? Oh, no, you're just holding your shirt. It's okay. Because it was that time he was just holding his shirt. So now he goes, I'm just holding my shirt, mama. You're not.
He's gaslighting you.
He's gaslighting me. But everyone on the internet tells me that this is a good thing because it means he knows. He's aware. It's not like he doesn't get it and he doesn't get the concept. He knows that where we go.
Is he wearing undies?
Yeah.
Because I think you're talking about putting undies on him.
Yeah, we didn't for the first 4 days.
Yeah, I think.
And then day 5 went really well, so we put them on him.
Yeah.
And then he needed to wear them for daycare anyway. Because I actually asked his daycare, does he have to have anything on? And they were like, yeah, because it falls under children's rights.
Yeah, they can't run around with nothing.
Like, he can't even run around with just undies. He needs to have pants on as well, like shorts or pants. I kind of understood like needing undies, but I didn't realize that they actually need pants as well, because it falls under children's rights. And I was like, no, that's valid, that's fair. It just means I'm doing a lot of fucking laundry.
remember I said with you with my kids, we stopped it for a while, then we had to go back. Like,
how old were they?
Oh God, I can't remember how old Jermaine was. Georgia was 3, and then we stopped it for like a couple months. We went back to it. So she got it before she was 4, but it was a lot of stopping and starting. And the second time around, she didn't even get it from me. She got it from my mum. So
what would you have done if not for Carol?
I would have had to fucking try again. Would have been very stressful.
She'd still be fucking pissing in the floor right now at 12.
We would have got it. I done it with the first kid. I definitely could do it with the second kid. It's just one of those things that just sometimes kids get it first time, sometimes they don't get it to the 5th time. Sometimes you just have to stop and start numerous times.
I just feel like we're like, if you look at the facts, we're getting somewhere. You ask him, where you go in the toilet?
Well, he's weed in the toilet before.
Multiple times. Yeah.
So you're getting somewhere.
Yeah, it's just that now you'd be like, let's go try and sit on the toilet. No! And then 10 minutes later, he'll piss on the floor. And you don't want to force it because you want to create a negative attachment with the toilet. Do you know what I mean?
Oh.
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? What's funny?
I don't know. You don't want to force it. Cause
well, I don't want to force it because
I know what you mean. I don't think mine have ever just weed on the floor. I think they're like, and I just wonder if I've probably said like, what are you doing?
No, I've said, you see a cue and you go, Austin, it looks like your body needs to go to the toilet. No!
Yeah, we were going like probably every half hour. I
can't because he kicks and screams and whinges and cries.
Yeah.
One time he cried so hard that the wee came out on the toilet. But I was like, now I've created this negative attachment that you were crying on the toilet and wee came out, and I don't want it to feel like the toilet is a scary thing.
And we're like, just sit on the potty and watch TV.
Yeah, I did that when I took, because Taylor's got...
It's one of those things where you just got trial and error. Everything, anything or nothing.
Well, when we went to visit, because Taylor's granddad's in hospital at the moment. They brought him up from Lithgow.
Okay.
And he has his own ward, like a toilet in his ward, in his like hospital room. And we took the little toilet seat with us. And normally he reads books on the toilet. But he didn't have anything because I was at the hospital. I didn't bring a book. So I... was like, all right, I'll let you watch 10 minutes of my phone. Like, I found something on YouTube Kids for him to watch. And he did wheeze on the toilet when he was watching something.
Okay.
But I also don't want him to think that he can just...
do that all the time.
Yeah, because we don't really have a lot of TV time for him. That was, like, the exception because it was my fault that I didn't bring any books or toys for him to play with on the toilet, you know? I don't know.
It's hard. It's definitely hard. Definitely.
It's probably the hardest thing I've done with Ostie.
Yeah. And then you'll get through it and you'll be like, oh.
I'm hoping for it because that's where we were with the dummy. The dummy was the hardest thing, and now this is the hardest thing.
Yeah.
Taking the dummy off him where he was crying at me every night.
It's also because there's no rule book. There's no rule of thumb.
And every child experiences it differently.
Correct, and everybody has opinions.
Uh-huh.
So I think I've always just been taught, take what you want in, throw the rest of it out. It's not always going to work. Or the best you can do is just listen to everybody's opinions and just be like, yeah, we'll give it a go. No, you won't. Thanks for nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everything it'll just click one day.
Yeah, but like when?
Smart. I don't know. But you know what? I remember being in that and just being in the thick of it and thinking, I feel like I'm just falling deeper and deeper into this hole and there's no bottom.
That's how I feel about toilet training right now.
Yeah.
And it's like causing me anxiety.
It's trial and it's testing because it's a lot of cleanup, it's a lot of laundry. You know what you're doing, why are you still doing this?
You ask him, where does we go? In the fucking toilet.
Yeah, and it's not like he's never weed in a potty, so we don't even know if he's understanding it.
Yeah,
He has. He knows it. He says it.
Yeah.
He's competent in doing it all, but the fact that he sometimes still doesn't is the angry part.
It's frustrating. I don't want to say angry because I don't want to be angry at him. And I don't feel angry at him. It's frustrating because it's like, we check, we do all the right things. The other thing is, this might be too much information, but I guess we're all mums here, I think. I hope we're all mums here. Anyone that's listening that's not a mum, welcome, but it's not meant for you. Matter of fact, leave. No, don't leave. Peace and love.
We've got 4 people that listen, Izzy.
4 people! No, you know what? You're so real for that. You're so real for that. No.
Don't boot anyone off.
No, you know what? I take it all back because you're incorrect. You're absolutely correct and I'm incorrect. He did yesterday. He had a poo accident. Oh no, not yesterday, day before. Because yesterday was at school. Day before yesterday. He had a poo accident and I stopped him halfway and I was like, poo goes on the toilet. And then I took him to the toilet, and he was like, oh, it fell. And I was like, yeah, babe, that's what happens. Your poo goes in the toilet. But I think because I interrupted that poo, he still had more, that he didn't get it all out.
You had a bit of stage fright.
Yeah, and then it happened again a little while later. And then all afternoon and all the next morning, he was like touching his bum, I think because he had more that wanted to come out.
Yeah.
And and then at school the next day, he shit his pants. So I feel like maybe I'm like, that's what they say you're meant to do, is like stop him midway, take him to the toilet so they can finish. But I feel like I made it worse because I just like made him suck his shit back up. You know?
Can't win. It's a battle that you're never going to win. But talk about not listening. That happens when they get older too, mate. I've got a 21-year-old that thinks I was born yesterday still, 21 years later. So.
About the money, right?
About what?
Remember when you were like something about money for his car, and he was like, "Oh, I can just pocket that."
Oh, the $10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just other things like, oh, don't worry about it, and I'm like, okay, and then it happens, and I'm like, I did tell you that. It's like, oh, don't worry about it. So they find out eventually. I think even as an adult, I used to think my mum didn't know anything. I just didn't want her to be right.
I never thought my mum doesn't know anything. I always thought my mum knows things, but I know a little bit better. And that's so wrong. Like, it was so wrong of me to even try and think that.
Yeah, because now I'm like, oh, yeah, I probably should have said something.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have been a bitch. I probably should have blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, that's how I feel. Expectations on our kids. How about Georgia? How do you parent a Georgia? How does anyone parent Georgia?
The world wasn't meant for Georgia. She moves so quietly and yet so confidently through it. And although she seems confident, she's actually a little fragile girl underneath.
Yeah, she is.
Isn't too sure how the world works or why it works.
And she's trying to work it out, bless her. I do think that people...
I worry for her sometimes.
I don't worry.
I don't worry. Worry is probably not the word.
I don't worry about Georgia.
I
think...
I worry for the expectations that the world will have on her.
What's really interesting is...
Because I know she'll bypass all that. She'll get through it. You've got an eyelash on your hand. Is that meant to
It's meant to be there. I'm bending it. What's really interesting is when I was pregnant... Oh, I don't know if it was when I was pregnant or it was after. I was chatting with a friend who's not a parent. She's on her way to be a parent. And her and her partner are doing IVF because her partner is a trans man. And I said, we decided to not work out the gender or like sex of our baby because we just didn't, we didn't want it to, we had no surprises about, how people accidentally fall pregnant. We didn't get to have that. So this felt like the surprise for us. You know what I mean? And she is actually someone who is a huge activist and obviously has a trans partner and is like, I don't know, just a huge activist. Her whole career is working with, I know her from Wear It Purple. She's my ex-president. Bless her. And she said, oh, that's really interesting. I fully respect that. However, when I get pregnant, I think I'll have to know. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And she goes, the only reason I'll have to know is so that I know I can then mentally prepare on how I'm going to parent my child based on what this world expects of them. And I went, valid. She's not pregnant yet, not a mum yet, but her, like, the way she said that was like, she's like, I need to emotionally prepare on how to parent my kid based off of what's going on between their legs because of what the world is going to expect of them.
Correct.
Whether they're a girl or a boy. And I was like...
I also don't think anything can prepare you for that.
Oh, no, but I think just emotionally, mentally preparing.
Yeah.
Nothing can actually prepare you, ever. But, like, yeah. And I thought, that is valid. And I think that that's something that I will take into consideration if we do this again. I don't know. It's just really interesting.
I don't think I'd want to choose the sex based on that.
Oh, not choose the sex. No. But, like,
it would
you can't choose
mentally prepare me for
But have, like, a little mental process of, like, okay, I'm about to have a boy. These are the expectations. These are the expectations that people put on boys. Same thing though,
when boys play with dolls and all that.
Oh.
People are like, oh my God, is he a little bit gay? Well, what if he's actually going to be a good dad because of it?
Yeah. And if he's gay too, then great.
It shouldn't matter. But in the sense of like a straight world, what if he's gay? What if he's going to be a good dad? Because as an adult, no, everybody finds it cute when a guy holds a baby.
Yeah.
Talk about double standards. He's so cute. He's such a good dad.
And all he's doing is holding his baby.
Yeah.
He's such a good dad, and he's feeding it a bottle. Fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah.
No one says, oh, she's such a good mum when she's putting her whole fucking life on the line.
Yeah. Or, you know, like back to the kids. Nobody says that.
Yeah, no one.
Nobody says.
We actually just got Austin's daycare report on how his milestones are going, and one of the questions was, I don't know where it was now, but something along the lines of, does he recognize gender stereotype toys? And I'm like,
isn't that Montessori?
Yeah. I don't think it means that he has to know, but like, does he know? Because it's milestones. Like, does he play? Does he talk to other kids? Does he that kind of stuff? Just to make sure that he's actually like. I don't think it's like you have to know, and you have to know this is a girl's toy and that's a boy's toy. But does he work? Has he worked that out yet? You know what I mean?
Is he reaching for trucks and cars instead of dolls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently he doesn't reach for dolls at school, but at home we have about 5 baby dolls, like downstairs, and he plays with them all the time. And I was telling his teacher that, and she was like, "Oh, maybe it's because he has so many at home that he doesn't care for them here."
Maybe. New stuff at school.
Yeah, new toys, new things there. Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, it's such a thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
If girls were to buy cars or something, they try and divert them to the dolls or something.
Yep.
Georgia hated her dolls. I've still got pictures of Georgia's dolls. She'd take all their heads off. She liked her dollhouse for like a split second. But all her like little dolls, replica Barbies, their heads would be off. Was like, this is going to be like Wednesday Addams.
A little bit, yeah.
She was not fussed by them. She was never into dolls. Never.
And even now, she's not really that kind of kid.
She was never into dolls. No. She wasn't even into like the trucks or anything like that either. She was just not into things.
Not into things?
No. Well, like what Jermaine was into the Wiggles, and he was into wrestling, then he was into Ben 10. Like, we could bet that from Christmas to his birthday.
Yeah.
And that was just a running thing for sometimes 2 years at a time, which was great. But there was nothing that I could say that... I mean, Georgia was into Moana for like
a year.
Month, yeah. We got her the bed sheet and everything because we were like, right, she's into it. And then she just like, yeah,
I remember. And then it was Encanto for a while.
Oh, yeah. But she didn't really have... Like, she's had, I think, little figurine, but that's as far as that went. Like, she wasn't big on wanting everything in that.
Austin is Toy Story. Actually, Maddie made a cake. I just picked it up this morning. Toy Story cake.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Having a little get together with mainly just family tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah, and I get everything I see that's Toy Story. And now it's coming to like everyone I know is like, Maddie's like, oh, I found this, it's Toy Story, you should get it for Austin. Do you want me to get it for Austin? I'll buy it for Austin.
Yeah.
Like everyone just knows.
Yeah.
If it's Toy Story, it's for Austin.
And that was with Jermaine. That was so good.
Yeah, it's
but
convenient.
Georgia, she's just into like things that like just not even things like I don't know.
What I do like though is that Toy Story is not gendered.
Oh no, definitely not. Everybody can be into Toy Story.
Everyone can be into Toy Story, even though like the 2 main characters are boys, like Buzz and Woody.
Yeah, but I feel like if there's a girl, she's usually in a Jessie costume.
Yeah, and like, mind you, Austin loves Jessie and Bo Peep.
Yeah. When who was it? Jermaine was into Dora, and then Dora had Diego. So him and Natalia, they were both into Dora. And then Dora had Diego.
Diego, her cousin.
Yeah. So then we got them like the Dora and Diego stuffed toys and everything.
Cute.
And it was made more sense to them because they were cousins and Dora and Diego were cousins. So they were just into that, like,
so
same as us. So that worked for them. But
that's really cute.
Yeah. Just into, it was never Georgia. Never Georgia.
And that's, I don't think, got anything to do with like her being a girl. It's just like who she is as a person.
Her personality.
Yeah.
Just not for her.
I do think, though, like, I would have struggled if Austin, and that's just because of who I am as a person, Austin likes dinosaurs, and I do think I do struggle with that a little bit. I'm like, just because you're a boy doesn't mean you have to like dinosaurs.
He actually
that being said, I do see how happy he is when he's playing with dinosaurs or pretending to be a dinosaur or like...
That still cracks me up.
Oh, my God, yeah. And the new one is Sophia. Have I told you about Sophia?
No.
I didn't know who the fuck Sophia was either.
Who is she?
Austin just randomly said to us one day, I'm Sophia now.
What did Sophia do?
I'm getting there. Nothing. Just he's Sophia.
Oh.
And it's to the point now. Yeah, now I've learned that. Okay. But to the point where I'd be like, okay, whatever. Austin, it's dinner time. No, I'm Sophia. So you have to be like, okay, Sophia, it's dinner time. And then I learned that Sophia is his, well, I don't know about friend, but goes to daycare with him. And him and Sophia are the two that follow around the teacher. So when he's following around the teacher, Sophia's there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
so
Sophia
Sophia's
now.
Just his friend. He just wants to be like Sophia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it was I'm Sophia now. I'm Sophia. And we couldn't even address him as Austin. It had to be Sophia. And then I found out that Sophia is like Austin is really calm and like will just calmly follow his teacher around. Whereas Sophia's like, I want attention! Apparently. You know what I found out the other day? Austin at school doesn't, because he doesn't nap at school, but all the other kids do, which is fine. I don't care. Austin helps his teachers to get the other kids to sleep by patting their bums.
That's so cute. So he just goes from kid to kid like...
Well, that's what the teachers do, so he's like, well, I'm just helping.
Yeah. I'm not sleeping, but if I do this, then I don't have to go to sleep because I'm just helping.
Well, they know that he doesn't sleep.
Yeah.
They don't try to force it
but
either.
But he also just tries to make himself useful in that time. Yeah.
And Miss Kayla,
and the kids are fine because usually when other kids start doing it, they fuck around a bit, you know.
Yeah, apparently.
So if the teachers do it, it's a bit of an authority figure.
Yeah, like I've got to do what I'm told. Yeah. But and then his teacher told me as well that she was like, oh, yeah, some other kid like fell over and hurt themselves, whatever. So they were crying. So she was like, so I like I grabbed a chair, sat down, and gave them a cuddle to comfort the other child. And Austin just pulled up a chair next to me and waited.
Like he was next in line.
Well, not next in line, but more like, well, if this is what we're doing now, I'll wait with you. Because he just follows her around the whole day. He doesn't play with the other kids. He just follows her all day. The kids need to get set up for lunch. He's the one that's like, all right, I'll help you get the bowls.
Why is he not hanging out with the other, which is fine. Why is he not hanging out with the other kids?
Don't know.
And to be fair, most kids don't play with each other. They just mirror each other.
That's right.
So he's just mirroring the teacher.
He does play, but like with other kids, but like alongside
the adult duties.
Yeah. His teacher was like, he'll be fucking running the place in a minute.
Yeah. Because you know, that's not really what he does here. Like, he doesn't have duties here.
No.
Like, you know
not duties, but like, I do...
Yeah, but he's not setting the table. Is he?
He doesn't set the table, but he will get me his plate and bowl.
Yeah.
Because in his little toy kitchen, he's got his plate.
No, but he's very much still a kid at home.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he doesn't have other siblings.
He doesn't have chores.
Yeah, but he does also have other siblings that do that he sees him do that. So that's what I'll mimic it here.
No,
you know what I mean?
just...
Like, if Georgia did what Jermaine did, well, that's because her older siblings do
That's
it.
right.
But he doesn't have any other siblings. You aren't saying, you know, you've got to set the table. Fair enough, he passes the bowl up, but he's not doing that. The fact that he's taking it upon himself to do these adult chores, whereas he's very much a child, of course.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, so he's not
I don't know. I actually think it's because there's not many other kids that he's ever around at all. Not even cousins. Like he's got
not fazed by kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or he's more hangs out with the adults anyways.
Yeah.
He's just been with me and Tay. On Tuesdays, Mum and Lila.
Older kid, that was me though.
Yeah.
I would have rather hung out with a lot of my older cousins, my aunties. Yeah. And Georgia's quite the opposite. She prefers littler kids. She gets along better with littler kids, even better than her friends.
So did I.
Because she doesn't have no judgment.
Austin's different. He is adults. And then it took him a while to warm up to my nephew, to Maddie's little one. Like a decent time where we were like, are they actually going to be friends like ever? Now they play together. It's really cute. But yeah.
But he was fine with Georgia because she was like an adult.
Loves Georgia.
Yeah.
Loves Georgia. Loves the shit out of Georgia.
But Georgia also likes him because she can be a kid with him.
Yeah.
So
it's a great relationship.
Yeah.
And the other day, actually, you sent me a photo of Georgia, and I opened up my phone, and he goes, "And who's that, Mama?" And I said, and he was looking at it upside down because I had my phone like this, and he was looking this way. So I was like, "Who do you think it is?" And he goes, "I don't know." So I turned it around. I don't know. I turned it around, and he goes, "Oh, it's Dodda," and walked away.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, that bitch.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's Dodda.
He's no longer nosy now.
Yeah.
Oh good, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, it's Dodda. It was really cute.
Just in case we didn't know them.
Yeah.
How funny.
Just needed to know who that was.
Yeah, no. The expectations of boys and girls.
We've had a little chat about this and a little chat about a lot of things, but I don't know how much we actually got through. And we have to go, because I have to go, because I'm ready now.
Because she's a single mom.
Who works 2 jobs. Actually, my wife is with my son, so. I just have shit to do, girl. What can I say?
She's a busy girl. She's a working girl.
I gotta go to Windsor and shoot this fucking wedding.
Over and out, peeps.
See ya!
Over and out.